Hello again, and welcome back to my holiday series. Today is Ballpoint Pen Day, Herbs and Spices Day, and Iced Tea Day. While two of them can be related in one way, the third cannot, but ballpoint pens, they're the world's largest used writing instrument. Sorry, I looked up all this stuff on Wikipedia, by the way, just so everybody knows. The metal ball is actually made out of steel, brass, or tungsten carbide, which I thought was interesting because you never really hear of anything with tungsten in it, or if it is, it's like tungsten because like weighs a ton, whatever, right? But at least I think it does, if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, it's made. It can be made with tungsten carbide. And people just found them, obviously, to be more reliable and faster than fountain pens and, like the quill and ink. So that's pretty cool. Although when I looked up the dates and stuff that were in the Wikipedia article, I did not see anything about today. Biro, who got the patent on, so a ballpoint pen can also be called a Biro pen, he got it on the 15th of June. So I don't know if if maybe it got misconstrued or what, or why they would put it on the 10th. I don't know. And then the second part, the Herbs and Spices Day. Herbs and spices can liven up your meal. I really don't use a lot of herbs and spices. I don't even really use salt or pepper, for that matter. I, in fact, don't really like pepper. And I don't add salt to anything, like my fries or whatever. I just eat them as they are. Or with ketchup, of course. But, yeah, so, I use garlic salt and powder, if that counts for anything. But there's lots of benefits to different herbs and spices that you can use, which I did not look up, so have fun looking those up on your own. However, they can be also used for tea. And since today is Iced Tea Day also, I decided to look up different kinds of tea and whatnot from around the world. In a lot of countries, they don't drink iced tea a lot, or it's not as common, but it's still there. And a lot of times, I've read with some different countries, whatever, they just put it in the fridge for a while. And that's just it. They're just regular hot tea. They pop it in the fridge. But, of course, Switzerland, home of Nestle, is like the motherland of iced tea. They were the ones that pretty much started it, as far as anybody can tell. I mean, in a big, manufacturing sense, obviously. Oh man, I left my tea set too long and now it's cold, so, let's see if it's any good. Oh, this is pretty good. That's obviously like something iced tea or cooled tea could have come from. But as far as marketing and all that, Switzerland, Nestle. But we have in Austria, it's called iced tea. It's E-I-S-T-E-E, all one word. And they use it sweetened over there. So, kind of like our sweet tea. In Belgium and the Netherlands, and also Germany, it's Ijsthee. I-J-S-T-H-E-E. And it's carbonated over there. Sold in cans, and it's carbonated. I think that actually sounds interesting. I'm sure we have something similar like that here. I've just never had it, so. But it does sound interesting to have carbonated iced tea. In Brazil, it's called mate or cha mate. And it's iced and it's sweetened with lime instead of lemon. Interesting. I'm not a big lime fan. I could eat a lemon. I could eat a whole lemon. Yes, they're sour, but, I could eat them still. But I'm not a lime fan, so I don't think I'd really like that. Canada, standard sweetened lemon. In China, they have iced herbal teas, which is where the herbs and spices, come in today. They use yin or cooling herbs to make their tea. Like chrysanthemum, like the plant I killed. Yeah, my last living survivor of my pot is dead. Or at least I'm pretty sure it's dead. It's very, very shriveled, and it's not yellow anymore, it's brown. But I could make tea out of it. In India, they use, the most common is ginger lemon. Could see that. Could see that being pretty good. And then, while Switzerland might be the mother of, like, all the big, huge markets and whatever because of Nestle, Japan is actually the most important when it comes to the iced tea market. And they typically have green tea. I mean, who hasn't had green tea? Maybe not everybody likes it, but who hasn't had green tea? Because green tea is pretty good. Oolong and black tea, or milk tea, which is also used in black tea or with black tea. Pretty sure it's just you add milk to your black tea. Which I've actually had, you know, like the British way of milk in your tea. I've done that. It's pretty good. It definitely changes, like, the consistency of it, I think. But of course that was in hot tea. So I've never had iced tea with milk in it. So that might be also something I might try just to see how it is. Which, of course, I will also be using almond milk because I am slightly lactose intolerant. And so having milk is not very good for me. But yeah. So everybody, enjoy your Ballpoint Pen Day, Herbs and Spices Day, and Iced Tea Day. And I will catch you all on the flip side. Okay, bye.